What's up, guys? We made it. We're at Peach Jam in North Augusta, South Carolina, adjacent to Augusta, Georgia. And so we're gonna jump right into it. We got there, and the guys got a chance to practice. Kind of went through a workout circuit to kind of get their limbs all together. This was a 10-hour drive from Indy all the way to South Carolina. So I think the guys handled the drive pretty well. Justin rode with us. Some guys went with the team in the van. But they did find a gym before our first game. We were slated to match up against Moken Elite. And Moken Elite had a pretty good regular season. We didn't actually play them, but I saw them play on a couple occasions. And they played a team that beat us pretty tough. So I knew that game was going to be rough. But this is the EYBL Peach Jam, and this is what we want to see where we're at and test ourselves and see how we could play on that big stage. So when it comes to the game, like I said, our first matchup was against Moken Elite, and we were pretty confident going to that game. The only thing that I worried about is that the guys hadn't been together for a whole month. So June, you played with your high school team. I think I mentioned that in the previous video, and we hadn't practiced except for the day before. So our first game was on Tuesday, July 4th, and we got together. We practiced on Monday. But like I said, man, this is a collection of really talented players. But a lot of our players, due to that talent, we do think we can do anything. And I won't say that in a negative way, but it does take a team to win these games. So we kind of struggled with that in this first game, coming back and guys getting back into the role. Because with a lot of these guys, they go to the high school team and they are the man. We got here just the 5 Indiana kids. 4 of them are ranked in the top 10 of the rankings. So they kind of get to play the way they play. Not Justin necessarily, because his school team is pretty regimented on what they want them to do. But everybody else kind of gets to play how they play, and so it kind of showed in this first game. We were really out of sync, and on top of that, we got a really bad habit of starting slow in these games. So that mixed with elite talent, I mean, Moken Elite, they don't have the name Elite for no reason. They are a really talented bunch, and you're going to see in some of these clips, because I left in the good and I didn't take out the bad either. So this stuff was pretty rough. So Justin started this game, and I knew his matchup, that kid over there, number 7, was a pretty good shooter. I think that kid's actually a 2027 kid. He's playing up a grade. But they got a really good team. Their center, his name is Tristan Reed. He's a really good player. This kid jumping ball right here. Excellent player, really good strength, and their whole team is pretty good. I'm hoping, we probably won't see them again this session in Peach Jam, but we'll probably play them next year. And I'd like to see how we grow to play against them, right? Excellent first step right there. And that's how they start the game off. So I knew it was going to be rough. Our defense, probably one of the weakest aspects. We are a guard-oriented team. We don't have true bigs other than Big Martrell. He's like 6'8", 6'9". Other than that, we got a bunch of 6'6", 6'7", and they're skinny. So that's kind of our downplay. Our strength is in our guards. And if our guards don't play well, then our team's going to struggle. So here we go. Got a clip of Justin here. And I tell kids, if this is your first shot, that's a tough shot. You don't want it to be a 3. Justin knows that. He didn't even want to look at me afterwards because he knows I don't like when his first shot is a 3. But he played well this game. I think he finished this game 13 points and 5 rebounds. Still did have a couple tough turnovers. Moken Elite was really aggressive on defense, and they forced our guards into some really tough situations, right? What else here? This is a great inbound pass. Gotta go up strong with that, EJ. So we played them pretty tough to start this game, but there is a moment in the half. We were down by 9, and to close the half, let's see, to close the half, they went on a 13-0 run, which is almost impossible to come back from. It just sucked all the air out of the building going into halftime, and that's where this game got away from us. So I'm just gonna roll some clips here. One of the cool things, though, about the EYBL is that there are coaches watching you play. And so, you know, I train kids, and I get some parents that are not happy with the level of competition or where their kids are playing. They feel like their kids aren't getting seen. And I totally get that, because I know for a fact a majority of the coaches are here at this circuit. There's the Adidas circuit that's going on this week, and Under Armour also starts later on this week. But that is part of your responsibility. You need to make yourself good enough that you can be accepted or make it onto one of these teams, and then you don't have to worry about exposure so much. You can just play in front of these coaches.
What? Cut it down to 9. They called timeout at 1:41. They went on a 10-on-1. Carelessness. I like the communication on that. You understand what we're in, you understand that we have to rotate. And guys are not rotating. If you're tired, you got to say something. That's one. And two, your shot selection. When your shot selection, regardless of if you're aggressive or not, you got to understand the flow of the game. If we have a quick shot down here, they're going to come.
So in the end, we ended up getting our butts kicked by Moken Elite, which is tough because now we're going to have to win out to have a chance to qualify for the tournament part of Peach Jam, which is on Saturday. So, and we're going to need some help. But and we ended up blowing off some steam. It was the 4th of July, so we all went to a minor league baseball game. Guys got to just hang out, relax, decompress, let that game go, get it out of your head, and then, you know, be ready to come back for the rest of the week. This was really tough games against all Ohio, which 2 of our players, Tristan and Julian, played on that team last year. And then we faced Expressions, who's probably the toughest team here. And then after that, it'll be against New York Renaissance, who beat us pretty handily in Memphis. So we got our work cut out for us, but I think the guys are up for the task. You know, they were in good spirits after the game. We, like I said, we got to watch a little bit of baseball, which I'm not a baseball fan. I don't think anybody is, but it was cool to be at the park. And then we got to see fireworks at the end. But let's listen to Justin and some of his teammates just cut up and blow up some steam here.
We rolling out. We getting some footage. Let's ask Brandon Miller some questions. How you feel about the performance today, Mr. Miller?
It was good. We just gotta bounce back. We got as a team. We just gotta bounce back. It's a team that
bounce back as a team. Step in there, Curry. Step in there, Curry. All right. Yeah. How'd you think you performed?
I did decent. I had to hold my man accountable. Make sure he didn't score. He was like a leading scorer. I think I did okay with it. You know.
You sound real robotic right now, man. Relax, bro.
He's a bot. Don't say bot.
He sound like Tiger Woods. The green was rolling really fast.
What you want me to say?
Coach Eddie, get in here, Eddie.
What's up?
Hey, what'd you think about the team performance today?
It could be a lot better.
A lot better?
But it's a brand new day tomorrow. We'll get back at it. Brand new day. That's all that matters.
There we go. Who we got tomorrow?
Ohio. Big one.
Ohio. All right.
Get together.
All right, we signing off. We back at it tomorrow.
So I'll try to make these daily, just to recap the games and try to get some footage in there. Probably not with my phone. I'll use Synergy, but appreciate you guys tuning in. Stay tuned, and we got a lot more to come. Peace.